ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing, cupcakes? And you? Paul Pond UK, I've found you. New little channel, he's only got about 9 subscribers. He's got about 5 shorts and 1 little video. No doubt he will be putting out more content, so go across and give him some twisted love, give him some encouragement, and there we go. Well, I am sore as fuck, but what a fucking day yesterday. Oh, what a day. Absolutely amazing day. All settled in lovely, all the littler ones. All settled in, tickety-boo. Absolutely chuffed to bits with the main pond at the moment. But I am super excited. Not only have I got a mug number 70. Thank you very much, Kyle from Macakoi. Cheers, bud. Go and check out Kyle, Macakoi. Give him some twisted love if you're not already subscribed. Well, I'm super excited because the postman's came and I've had a box arrive. What box, may you ask? Well, it is a box from Koi Water Barn. Care of the Koi Soldier, Lee Hadfield. And I know you're all subscribed to Lee. Oh, mate. Beautiful shower. Bag rat was about and a bit in the box, so yeah, but there we have it, one Omasako shower. So that's going to be going over here for the moment. Ooh, look, pretty. So yeah, we'll leave that float. So what's time now? Time is now exactly 11:30, so we'll give that half hour in there floating about. As you can see, the Karashigoi and the new Omasako Shiro are doing absolutely splendid, as are the 2 new Akamatsubas. And I honestly don't think the what Mark give me are Karashigoi. They're too yellow to be Karashigoi. I honestly think that they are a Kami Kigoi. And most people say that the Kigoi is obsolete now with the Yellow Monkey Karashigoi and everything else that's coming out. But there are still a few out there, and every single one of those 5 fish have all got pink eye. And no, we're not talking about pink eye. Or pinko. So yeah, plan for today, as well as having a look at my new fish, is I plan to get the uplift on the Tosai tank finished and running today. So yeah, just got to move that rubber round onto there, get a non-return valve on the old air line, and then I've just got to connect up from here to there via a 45 and a rubber boot, and then we should have that up and running. So yeah, bring number 70 in with us. Chop saws here because I've been cutting up pipe and whatnot. These in here are doing really well. 10.5 grown well now, I'm telling you. Plus we've got the 6 that Ricky picked out especially for me in there as well. Give them a little scoop of food. Now I will be doing a separate video about the Airlift system, but I am playing around with the Airlift pipework for the foam fractionation. Now I am getting a little bit more actual physical liquid than I would hope, so I'm either going to put a T-piece here, or I'll put a rubber there with a T-piece on, with it coming out this way. But we'll be playing about with that as well at some point. So we was going to give these a little scoop of food, weren't we? Hold you like that because I haven't got a stand. Dun, 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 dun. Even the new ones are in there. Yes, you fill yourselves up, kiddies. You fill yourselves up. So, yeah, that's where we're at the moment. So, I've got an Omasako shower. I've got a Hoshkin shower, and I've got an Easter shower. And then to go with that, I've also got a New Forest Koi Farm Deutsch shower over there. And I'm sure the breeder was Wada. And we've also got a Ginrin Goshki shower. So, the Showa and Shiro army are growing really, really well. Oh yes, one has plans afoot. Plans afoot for the future. But there are plans afoot. We'll have another little look at these. They're probably waiting for some food, but I will wait until we release this one. So yeah, I shall come back to you in a bit. Now I'm sitting in the flesh. Oh wow. Oh wow. Let me spin you around. Not the boat still, you dickhead. Oh, super excited. Oh, wow. Right, I'll be back later. Hello, guys and girls, and welcome back. Well, I've got a drippy slide valve, but all I do is I buy a new one, and then I'll just take the middle and the old seals out and put the new ones in just a straight spot. But other than that, I'm just waiting for a little bit of Obi-Wan to go off, and then we can fire this puppy up. Oh, look at it's flying below the houses. It's the first time it's come that low. We've got a pair of them. They're kites. Then this must be really close, because I've seen them up here taking out. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I see them a few weeks back, and the pair of them were attacking a crow. And I mean, a crow. Should have heard the fucking noise that was coming out. Honestly, never heard anything like it in my life. But yeah, I mean, I didn't have the fucking cat. But yeah, it was, I say, it was really, I'm going to beat the shit out of that dog in a minute. I'll be back in a second. Right, where was I? Yeah, I was waffling about kites, but these are looking awesome. And the smaller ones that come across from the tow side tank have settled in absolutely beautifully. I mean, Ginringoshki shower. And there's the Hoshkin shower. That is looking outstanding. And Kiyotsury, Big Betty. But look at how well the Tancho is healing. That hole has gone completely. It's a big white patch now. So yeah, myself and Susan, we've decided that there is 2 in this pond that will need to be rehomed, and that's the big Matsuba here, and that is gonna be a big fish. And where's Lazarus gone? The Shisui that come up from Mum's. So yeah, a big Matsuba and a big Shisui there. They're going to be moved on. And then we are happy with what we've got in there and the extras that I've got in there. So I will be keeping one of the Karashigoi. Of course, you've got the 2 Akamatsubas that Susan picked up, and the Shirotsuri that I've got. Oh fuck yeah, I've also got Ginrin Matsukawabaki in there as well. Yeah, Ginrin Matsukawabaki in that one. Normal Matsukawabaki in that one. In fact, there's only 3 fish left in there. There's the normal scaled Matsukawabaki. There's the Ginrin, the Sakai Ginrin Showa. You never know. And Fuji's Kitsuri. But yeah, and a big, well done, and that's looking sweet. Fuji's koi pond, finally getting water in his pond. Looking good, boy, looking good. Anyway, digression aside, now this is where I'm at. So I'm all plumbed in. As you can see, I've got a dreepy slide valve there, but pump in, up, over, along, over the shower. And I've had a lot of questions about my shower, and what I've actually got in here is sphagnum moss growing, mind your own business. And what I do is these ones, as soon as they start putting roots out, I tend to tuck them in the mind your own business, and yeah, that's rooted in now. So I could actually cut that and take that one away, that one there, leave that one in because I've only just stuffed it in there, and vice versa. So tuck that one in there like that. And literally all they started from 2 little pots, one from Phil North and one, I think my mum gave me that one. But the fern that's growing absolutely apeshit on the side here, I pulled that out of a wall, and it was only, oh, wasn't even as big as that. Well, that one's got roots on it as well. Look, we tuck that one through, tuck that one in the moss like that. So yeah, I can get the scissors out on a couple of these because that's starting to root in. But yeah, that's my shower. And with the way the moisture runs, I'm hoping that the moss eventually spreads around. But yeah, that's the shower. Got to do the fleece in there as well. But right, I'm going to put you down because I've got to sort this waistline out. So repurpose this piece to go under there. And what I'll do is I'll put a T-piece in there with a 45 coming to this 90 to come up. And then what I will also do is I'll put a 45 on the bottom of this to then go into the T-piece. So that will sort the waist out, so that's all sorted there. I mean, there will be some pipework changes over there when I take the multi-bay away, and I put the other uplift and bio bin in over there, and it's going to be some kind of really slim plant bed across the back before it returns in, because I want to open up more at the top to get some more light in. But yeah, they're in there doing laps at the moment. But like I say, it's just the Kitsuri, the Showa, and Matsukawabaki. So yeah, come back to you a bit later. Well, I'm chuffed to bits. That's all running. I have got a drippy ball valve, but I can always take that out, and well, I've got to take it out and replace it, but I've got one indoors that might go in there better. But what I want to do is I want to leave the Obi-Wan around there to go off before I start fucking around with it, so a drip I can cope with at the moment. At the moment it's running at 40%. I will take it up to 60. It's a 10,000 litre an hour pump, and like I say, the only leak is from the little slide valve. The rest is running wicked. I've also emptied I emptied the tank down a lot further than what was necessary, and the reason for that is when I put the airlift in on this tank, because of room or lack of it, I didn't put the second T-piece in, and because of that, whenever I'm running the airlift, it glugs, and it doesn't run like that one in there does. So what I've done is I've taken a bit of 1.25 inch pipe, because that return for the airlift is literally a bit of 1.5 inch pipe, fiberglassed round and then sealed with some Obi-Wan. So at the moment I'm just topping back up, and there's lots of particle kicking about because the actual filter's been off for quite a while. So as you can see, I've got a T-piece in there, and now with that in there I might have to put a 45 on there, but that's not a problem. That should eliminate the glugging. I'm not going to turn it on until I know that the Obi-Wan has gone off properly for a little while, but everything else is running tickety-boo. Skimmer's not at a height to turn it on yet. Oh, look at that Omasako Shiro. Not as good as the Omasako shower that's in there though. Oh, even better. Even better. So yeah, that's about me for this wicked Wednesday, because it has been a wicked Wednesday, because that fish is amazing. And yeah, got a few things done. Got the homemade upflow done. That's working a dream. There we go. We'll turn the pump up now. There we go. So 60% on 10,000, and the one that runs the IBC tank is on 50%. But as you can see, everything else is looking tickety-boo. I won't even bother cleaning that or trying to clean that until that gets a bit of dirt inside it. There is a part of me that is even contemplating turning that into an active bed like what Ken's got at the Koi collection. That way I can cover the thing in black to stop the algae from going in there and forget about it, which I think might end up being the way I go. Makes sense. I mean, the media in the shower is beautiful anyway. You can see the way the plants are growing in there, so you know everything's doing the right thing in that respect in there. And mind your own business on this one has gone absolutely nuts. So yeah, I will be making some kind of frame to enclose it this year so that the old frost don't get at it. And then this time next year you shouldn't even see any plastic on that shower. So that's the plan, Stan. So yeah, there's nothing left for me to do at the moment other than wait for this to finish topping up, feed the little ones and do a couple of odd little sods, and then I'll come back to you once I've got the airlift running just to see if we stop the glugging, and then we'll sign off for today. Well, ladies and gentle cups, it's working. It's not fully working the way I want it, because I am going to need to get a couple of 45s, because I am still getting a bit of bubble work coming out through the return. I think a lot of that is because I'm working with 1.5 inch, and most airlift stuff is done in 4 inch, which I will explain in a momento. So yeah, let me spin you around. So at the moment I've just got a bit of pipe on there, but what'll happen is I'll put a 45 in there, I'd come up and then I'll go 45 just along the water line, and you'll find all that bubbling then will stop, and the foam fractionation will then start up in this area. So it won't take long for that skimmer to pick up all that floating shit. Not long at all, especially with it being fresh floss. So that's the tow side tank all up and running. Like I say, all apart from leaky slide valve. That's all running tickety-boo. This is running tickety-boo. These are all looking great. Just about to give them some food. But before we go any further, I've had a lot of questions asked me about my airlift system. So what I've done is I've sat down and I've painstakingly drawn a drawing and made it so it's absolutely foolproof for people to follow. Yeah? Now, one thing I will say, for the airlift to run at its optimum, it's best done in 4-inch pipe. Yes, I've got a slight reduction because I'm going from 4-inch to 3-inch and then from 3-inch back to 4-inch, but that's by the by. So I'll spin you around and I'll hover across the piece of paper first before I start flapping my gums. So then if you want to build an airlift system, then all you got to do, press pause, screenshot, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. So there we go. That is basically my system. So what you've got is a 4-inch bottom drain. Water comes in, 4-inch bottom drain comes in, goes up into my easy pod, which could be any mechanical filter, and then it comes out of my easy pod into my bio chamber, which is an active bio chamber. So it gets bounced around, it goes down the slots, comes down this 4-inch pipe. Now this 4-inch pipe runs level with the 4-inch pipe that's from your bottom drain. Then when you get to the appropriate time, you then put a T-piece with the bend facing upwards in. You then put a 4-inch coupler in with an end cap. Because it's underground, I would also go round it with some OB1 or something like that. The reason for that is this coupler needs to be a good 8 to 10 inches below, even a foot below the bottom of the pond. So then what you do is you drop your air stone all the way down to the bottom of that one so it touches the bottom. Right, so then you've got your bit of 4-inch pipe that comes up, and where you want your desired water line, you put your next T-piece in with the curve facing towards the pond. Right. Then you get another T-piece led on its back with the curve facing upwards, go through your pond wall, and then you can either stay that way where you'll get some bubble in, or put a 45 on and then you get a real nice flow. Now, foam fractionation happens in this area here, because when you turn the air pump on, the force and the pressure of the bubbles will push the water up, it will bubble around in here and then go out. Now while it's bubbling round, it's doing foam fractionation. Now you work out, to start with, you put a big long piece of pipe on each one and you work out where your bubbling comes to, Then you put a T-piece in, and then you bubble it. So if your bubbling stops around here, that's where you put your T-piece in. So then any more bubbles that are lifted up is protein scum. It gets lifted into there and goes straight into the receptacle. Mine is going to come down and connect straight to waste. Hope that helps. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Drop it down in the comments. As always, guys, I've been Twisted Creek. You lot out there, you're always great, and we will catch you tomorrow night on Gas Corp Live.
That's all, cupcakes.